You worked for 40 years. You showed up, you paid in. Every 2 weeks, a chunk of your paycheck disappeared into a system the government called a promise. And then, one day, you turned 67. You opened the envelope from the Social Security Administration, and you saw the number. $1,959 a month. That's it. That's the average retired worker's check in the United States right now, according to the Social Security Administration's December figures. About $23,500 a year. And here's the cruel part. The median rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Seattle is now over $2,000 a month, which means the average American retiree, on the average American pension, after a lifetime of work, cannot afford to rent a one-bedroom apartment in a major American city. This is the pension paradox, and it is why a quiet, growing wave of Americans is doing something their parents never imagined. They're getting on a plane, they're flying west, and they're not coming back. Let's run the math. The comfortable retirement benchmark, according to most American financial planners, is around $80,000 a year. The average Social Security check, again, is about $23,500 a year. That's a gap of more than $56,000 every year for the rest of your life. Now take that exact same Social Security check, $1,959 a month, and walk it through the front door of a furnished condominium in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Suddenly, you're paying $500 a month for a place with a pool. You're eating dinner out for $3. A doctor's visit costs you $20. That same check, which is a poverty sentence in Seattle, San Diego, or Boston, becomes a luxury budget in Southeast Asia. The number didn't change. The country did. This is what economists call geographic arbitrage, and it is the single most powerful retirement strategy almost no one talks about. Let's start with the king of retirement destinations, Thailand. The classic option is the non-immigrant OA visa, the original retirement visa. You must be 50 or older. You need to deposit 800,000 baht, roughly $24,000, into a Thai bank account for at least 2 months before you apply. Or you can show a monthly income of 65,000 baht, about $1,800. You'll also need health insurance and a clean police record. But the new headline maker is the long-term resident visa, sometimes called the LTR or Wealthy Pensioner Visa. 10 years of residency. No visa runs. Fast-track immigration at the airport. The catch? You need to show $80,000 in annual passive income, or $40,000 if you also invest $250,000 in Thai bonds or property. It's a real estate-grade visa for retirees who want zero paperwork. In Chiang Mai or Hua Hin, your average Social Security check buys you a maid, a scooter, dinners out every night, and a doctor on speed dial. Next stop, the island of the gods, Bali. Indonesia recently restructured its visa codes, and there's confusion online. But here's the truth. The retirement visa most Americans want is the E33E, also known as the Silver Hair Visa or Second Home Visa for retirees. 5 years of residency, renewable, no annual visa runs. The requirement? You must be 60 years or older. You deposit $50,000 into a state-owned Indonesian bank, and that money stays yours. It's a deposit, not a fee. You also need to show monthly income of about $3,000, which the average American couple's combined Social Security can cover. For that, you get an oceanfront villa in Sanur for around $1,200 a month. Yoga every morning. Rice paddies out your back window. A health system in Denpasar that's modern, English-speaking, and a fraction of American prices. Now here's where we have to be honest. Vietnam does not technically have a retirement visa. Not yet. What it does have is the E-visa. 90 days, multiple entry, about $25. Most American retirees living in Da Nang or Hoi An are running a 90-day cycle. Fly to Bangkok, fly back, repeat. There's also a proposed golden visa of up to 10 years currently moving through the Vietnamese government. But until it's law, the e-visa shuffle is the play. The trade-off? Hassle for cost. A retiree can live comfortably in Da Nang for $800 to $1,200 a month. A beachfront life on a single average Social Security check, with money left over. Finally, the Philippines, home of the SRRV, the Special Resident Retirees Visa. And in September of last year, the rules changed. Under the new SRRV Classic, if you're 50 or older and you have a lifetime pension, you deposit $15,000 and you get indefinite residency. No more renewals, no more border runs. If you don't have a pension, the deposit is $30,000. Want to bring your spouse and a child? Add $15,000 per extra dependent past 2. The application fee jumped to $1,500, and the annual fee is $360. That's it. English is everywhere. Comfortable life in Cebu or Dumaguete sits around $1,200 a month. But here's the part the dreamy travel videos skip. First, Medicare. The moment you cross the border, your Medicare coverage essentially stops. With very few exceptions, the program does not pay for care delivered outside the United States. You'll still owe the Part B premium, about $185 a month in this calendar year, if you keep it active. So most American retirees abroad buy international health insurance. For a 65-year-old in Southeast Asia, expect to pay between $2,000 and $5,000 a year for solid private coverage. Second, taxes. Your 401k does not get a free pass. Withdrawals are taxed as ordinary income by the IRS, no matter where you're sitting when you take them. The foreign earned income exclusion does not apply to retirement distributions. You will still file a U.S. tax return every year, every April, for the rest of your life. Citizenship-based taxation. It does not stop at the border. Third, the emotional tax. Distance from your grandchildren. The wedding you watch on a video call. The friend who passes away while you're 12 time zones away. This is the real cost no spreadsheet captures. Which is why every honest financial planner says the same thing. Do a trial run. 3 months, 6 months. Live in the country before you commit. Test the friendships. Test the food. Test the loneliness on a Tuesday afternoon when nothing's happening. Here's the bottom line. The American retirement system is mathematically broken for tens of millions of people. The average check cannot fund the average American life. So a generation of retirees is doing what every smart investor does when an asset is overpriced. They're moving capital to where it buys more. The same $1,959 a month, the exact same check, the exact same number, buys you anxiety in Seattle and serenity in Chiang Mai. 6 hours on a plane is the difference between surviving and thriving. The system didn't keep its promise to you. So the question becomes simple. Do you live by their math or by yours? If you learned something, please like this video and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.